Hi guys, so today you guys are going to be watching me create this look that I'm wearing right now. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Hi guys, so I wanted to create a look that was very me, very unique to me or specific to me, something I do a lot all the time that you guys probably see on my Instagram posts. Alright, without further ado, here is the tutorial part. I'm going to start off with an eye base. I'm going to be using the NARS eye base. I got this in my Sephora Play box. This has been working really nicely, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so just applied the base to my eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with our blush palette that we're going to use as a blush. This is the VISEART Orange Violet blush palette. As you can tell, it's been used a lot. So today we're going to be going in with the lightest purple shade in this palette right here. I'm going to take it on the Real Techniques domed shadow brush. Take that on the upper half of my crease. You have a different eye shape, of course. Follow your own eye shape. Roughly applying this into the crease. And we are gonna go in with the VISEART Dark Matte Palette. As you can tell, this one has been used a lot as well. I love this. I love the tones in it. For the fall time, I love it. I'm gonna take this khaki green shade right here, this khaki green shade. We will take it on the Real Techniques brow brush. I'm gonna take it on the side, using the flatter part of the brush, starting off with the base of the lashes and then blending it upward. Just gonna use this as my lid shade. So I just keep placing it and pulling it downward, trying to keep this color more on the lid than anything else. Okay, now that I have the color set on my eyelid, I'm just going to tilt my chin up a little bit and see this line right here. We're going to fill in a different color in that line. So just hang with me. I'm going to go in with Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. I love this. It's like thin and wide and fluffy, but long, domed. There's so many explanations for this. I'm going to go in with the lightest brown shade in this palette. And I'm going to put it right in between the purple and the green shade. And I'm just going in like this and then tapping off the excess. Tilt my head back and just start blending in the purple with the green using this brown shade. I'm really not trying to take it out this way. I'm just trying to keep it in. I'm going to go in on the inner crease of my eye. So when I'm looking directly in the front, you can see all three shades. You have to make sure that you're relaxing your face when you're doing this part of the look. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I just took second darker brown shade that's in this palette onto the Real Technique defining crease brush, and I defined my crease with that darker brown shade. I literally just went into my crease and made all of it darker. And then the NYX Faux Black Eyeliner in Black Olive. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull my eye, just still swipe it. I'm going to take it on my eyelid, cross my eyelid, and I'm going to take that same brow brush that we used the green one on, and then we're gonna just smudge it out just so that there's enough hints of green coming through. I'm just blending in the eyeshadow with the eyeliner. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna pull my eye down just slightly, even though these NYX eyeliners, they apply like butter. Usually I don't like eyeliners that are pencils to work with, but I do like this formula by NYX. I think this is the hardest part for most people, is to look away and do it. Try to stay in the waterline. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques brush in Crease Prep brush. So as you can tell, this has like a slant. So I'm just gonna take the lightest shade here in this Sonia Kashuk palette, and I'm gonna stamp it on the top part, and I'm just gonna run that on my brow bone. We're just going to define our brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in medium brown. I'm gonna use the Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer by Smashbox. Under eyes are hydrated. I'm gonna take the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Primer. This is a little itty bitty tester, but I have been using it around my nose and everywhere I don't like to be super shiny, and it has been worked really well. And I really do feel like it gives me a very silky canvas base. I know it's a little bit of an overkill, but I am getting camera ready right now. I'm not doing a quick face of makeup. This is the third primer I'm going to go in with, which is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I'm going to take a mini bead size of that. I'm going to rub it into both of my fingers and tap, 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 tap. Alright, now that our skin is all primed, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. I'm in the shade 310 Sun Beige. This is super full coverage. So I took one pump and I'm going to swipe it on each side of my cheeks, then my forehead, then my chin, and then my nose. This does dry pretty fast. Most full coverage foundations do. So I recommend like going through and blending it out. The sponge. This is Beauty Blender. Use whatever sponge you use. I'm just trying to pick up any excess product that might have gone on. I'm going to take my concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in shade Tan. I'm gonna swipe it off. It's pretty full right now. I'm gonna make a line going in this direction. And then I'm gonna make a line going from my inner corner, my nose. And I'm gonna take it on my forehead. It's a full coverage look, guys. I don't do this all the time, just so you know. Okay, now we're gonna take Real Techniques concealer brush. It's like the triangle brush. It works perfectly for my face because I have such deep set eyes, and I want to keep the concealer away from the parts of my face that are wrinkly near my eyes. See, on the forehead it's already dry and oxidizing. A lot of things oxidize on olive skin tones. I've noticed nobody's talking about this. Olive medium skin tones, where we say, oh, we're yellow tone, I feel like I'm more green tone, and I think that green is also a cool color. The color wheel, the color defining methods are not so good for olive skin type when it comes to naming makeup products. I feel like we're doing a lot better with the deeper skin tone, the deep dark skin tones, but the olive skin tones are really heavily ignored, I believe. And there's so many women who are olive skin tone all around the world, and it's just not fair. Concealer applied. Highlighter. I'm going to take the Cover FX highlighter. I'm going to warm it up in the back of my hand. And then I'm going to tilt my face until I see the areas that I want to highlight, which is right there. And then right here on my hot dog chin and my highlighter stash. Same thing on this side. Point your nose in the direction away from the light, like perpendicular so if the light's coming from here, go in the direction where the highest point of your cheekbone lights up, and that's where you would apply this highlighter. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to blend it in. I'm going to take it across my forehead just with the product that's left over on my fingers. Now that we have done with all the cream products and liquidy products, we're gonna go in with powders. So the first one we're gonna go in with is a Fit Me Loose Powder in 25. That's what I'm using. That's only because right now my foundation is a little dark for me. So I'm just really taking it in the cap and just swirling it and really working it into the brush. applied. Oh, this is also the Real Techniques multitasker brush. Now I'm gonna just swirl that on my face, kind of wherever I'm feeling a little tackiness. Now we're gonna go in with the Kick-Ass powder by Soap and Glory. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E438 brush. It's like a tapered, fluffy brush, and it's got quite long bristles. So I'm gonna go into the yellow powder, work it in, tap it off. I'm gonna take the mini brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna tap out my under eyes one time. I'm gonna try to keep looking up, apply the powder around my eye, away from my highlighter, of course, where I put the highlighter. Same thing I'm gonna do on the other side. Look up, smudge, smudge, blend out. Make sure you're picking up any excess product that might have gone into the lines, especially concealer that gets into deep indentations around the eye area. Try not to look down like I just did. I'm gonna take it one more time and dust it on the sides of my forehead. Kill any shine that might be happening. We're gonna take the e.l.f. EG Matte Bronzer and Blush Duo. I'm gonna take it with the Morphe 437 brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection, and I'm just gonna hit it on my forehead. You see, this gives me instantaneous color. So I'm just taking that on the sides of my cheekbone, on the tops. Wherever the sun would hit you naturally, that's where you want to take it. If you already have a very prominent jawline, you don't need to do this at all. I like to do it because my jawline is like wink. Maybe my face can use a little bit more bronze, but right now we're gonna put the blush, and the blush will definitely be more prominent, hopefully. Bring some life to our face. I'm gonna go in with the same VISEART palette, and I'm gonna go in with the lightest violet shade with the Bobbi Brown eye blender brush. I'm gonna go into it like quite a lot and then tap off the excess. I like to smile just a little to flex my cheeks up a little, and then at the very apple is where I'm gonna start making a small circle. And then I'm gonna make a bigger circle and then blend it out. Now I'm gonna go into it one more time and on the other side. I love blush, but I really love it when it's pinpointed application, not when it's like all over the cheek. I like it very precise. I want a little bit more. Went into it one more time, and this time we're making a bigger circle, pulling it back the bottom of the cheekbone where the contour would go. Obviously this is a lot of blush, but it's gonna work itself out. Don't worry. I'm just gonna take that down with the beauty sponge just a little bit, and we're gonna be using the Essence Pure Nude highlighter today, just because I think my look is a little crazy, and I could probably use purple highlighter today if I wanted to. I'm gonna take the edge of this and just rub it, tap off the excess and smile. I'm even bringing it down towards my blush so it kind of meets my blush. And I'm gonna take the Real Techniques accent brush into the highlighter, and I'm gonna go into the inner corner, defining the Cupid's bow a little bit further. Then taking highlighter and just elongating my nose right down here, and maybe some right here. Okay, I'm gonna set all of that with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I know this is nothing new for you guys, probably. Nice bottom. This just helps even everything out and mix all the powder products with the cream products, and I don't know, it just makes it super perfect and flawless. I love it. All right, guys, our cheeks are lit. And we're gonna go in with Foxy, a lip liner by Kat Von D. So I'm gonna start with the center of my mouth and just slightly overlining my lip. And go in and draw a line going up here. And then I'm going to connect the edges to the center of the top lip. Now we're going to go in with Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Rain, Purple Rain. It's just slightly lighter than this shade. Ooh, I love this look. I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeliner in M92. It's like a lavender shade. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand just by making a line. And I'm going to take that on my inner waterline. Okay, then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil Crayon in Purple Violet. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand and I'm going to go underneath the lash line with this guy. I'm going to take the Inglot Color Play Eyeliner Crayon in 203. It's a twist up kind. It's not a sharpening eye. I'm going to warm it up in the back of my hand. And this is the color variation that you're seeing. So I'm going to create this sort of like color gradient using these 4 different liners. I'm just putting that towards the outer 2/3 of my eye. I'm trying not to bring it in to my inner corner. This shade. I'm going to take the NYX Faux Black Eyeliner in Blackberry. I'm going to warm it up in the back of my hand, open my eyes wide, and connect it with the green Faux Black liner, just on the outer 1/3 of the eye. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible one again, and I'm just going to use it to blow out my lower lash line instead of using a brush, like a pencil brush. Right here, I'm going to apply the Dior Show mascara, waterproof mascara in brown, or 698. It's the brown shade. And before that, I'm going to prime it with this. And then I'm going to separate my lashes using this crazy metal comb. I'll be right back after my lashes are done. I obviously have oil in my hair. What I like to do for my hair is like to go in to my hairline, just really massage my scalp. This is pretty much what I do for my hair. Is I'll wet it, and then I'll let it air dry, and then I'll massage the curls until it becomes nice and big and full. Hey guys, so this is the completed look. Tell me what you guys think down below. I wanted to do something that was really me, but also nothing using black eyeliner, black mascara, false eyelashes, but also making a colorful impact, but not using any shimmers on the eyes. I love to wear makeup, and I love when I get the opportunity to wear makeup. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy how it turned out. Coffee, cold coffee. This was my look using some of my favorite color products. I hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that you learned something new, maybe perhaps some tricks. Hit the like, the subscribe button, and comment down below. Please make sure to hit the bell notification when you subscribe, because that's how you'll get informed when I upload a video straight away if you're not checking your feed. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. That whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating, that you be your best self today. All right, peace. Bye. Texture on my cheekbones today, huh? On the day that you're filming, you know, when you want your skin to behave. Thanks, skin. Take a while. Girl. Here's a girl to hang out. Hi, girl. Hi, girlfriend. Just love purple. I think that is a delicious, yummy lower lash line. That's the best way I can possibly describe